Welcome back to Raygo Reactions. Alright! How is everybody doing? Now, I am excited for this one, guys, because ever since being on this Dire Straits journey, if you're new to the channel, I've been listening to Dire Straits for the past month now, just going down the rabbit hole, all their things. There's a couple of their big ones I haven't reacted to, and there's a reason. Now, the most highly suggested songs that you guys have suggested have been Tunnel of Love, Romeo and Juliet, Lady Writer, and there's a couple more, but they're the big three that you guys have been wanting me to react to. Now, the only reason I've been holding off is, if you haven't been keeping up with what I've been doing, I've got another channel called, it's just my personal channel called Joe Walker, and I, ever since listening to Dire Straits, have been trying to write a tribute song to these guys. Literally, this is my favourite kind of music. Dire Straits are now officially one of my best bands. They're in the top 3, and I feel like I found a whole new music genre. Like this, I feel like I've landed on my feet, because I'm in a band, Raygo Bloom, and I just thought, nah, I need to try and write a song like these guys. So I've done it. It's officially complete. You can watch me start from the very beginning and do the whole journey. However, I'm going to show you guys the full video today. I have tried my best to try and make a song exactly how Dire Straits would. I've not copied them, I've just drawn massive inspiration from them, and I'm trying to keep this music alive, bring it back, because at the moment I think we can all agree music's gone so I'm trying to light that flame, and hopefully I've done the job. Now I just need you guys to watch it and let me know if it's good or not. Here's a clip.
I remind myself of good health, and I soon turn that frown upside down.
Right guys, the full video is on my music channel and you can watch that. However, before we do any of that, I think it's time that we get into this. Romeo and Juliet on the Night. However, one of our legendary subscribers actually donated to the channel for me to do this. She goes by the name of Lynn. You're an absolute legend. Thank you for donating to the channel. Without further ado, let's get into this! I love me some saxophone.
Well, I've struck a Romeo, got a serenade, laying everybody low with a love song ready-made. Finds a convenient streetlight, steps out of the shade, says something like, you and me, babe, how about it? Juliet says, hey, it's Romeo. You nearly gave me a heart attack. He's underneath the window, she's singing, hey lamb, my boyfriend's back. You shouldn't come around here, singing up at people like that. Anyway, what you gonna do about it? Juliet, the dice was loaded from the start, and I bet, yeah, I knew exploded in my heart. And I forget the movie song. When you're gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong. Juliet, Juliet.
Oh, mate. I am not joking. I can tell this is going to be probably my best one. Probably my best song because if you've been on this channel now and you've been watching my videos, I am a sucker for a ballad. I don't know why. Ballads in general, just especially rock music ballads. And I like soft rock as well. I like all of the hard rock stuff and all that, but something about soft rock that it's just so... Music to me is all about emotion, and I was saying on one of the reactions that I've just done, it was a Stephen Wilson. It just lacked emotion. If you're going to listen to a song, it's good. Surely, I don't know about you guys, but I listen to it to put me in a specific mood. Like sometimes, if you could be in a bad mood, it can pick you up. So you'll put a song on like Sultans of Swing, and you'll feel good after it. Sometimes people want to make themselves a bit more relaxed, make themselves a bit more chilled. You can be a bit, you're going on a long drive, just put me in a more chill mood. And then this is the kind of song you listen to, and it's good. It's good. I just love ballads. They're sick. However, let me touch on his guitar quickly, because if you didn't see, I reacted to a little 5-minute video of Mark Knopfler showing off his guitars, and he said that every guitar has got its own story, and I'm starting to believe it's so true, because even me, when all these guitars that I've got, when I got them, you do things that you never usually would have done, and you do write songs. On that one in the middle, the moment I got it, I wrote a song, Me Yellow Stratocaster. The moment I got it, I picked it up. I was on the way home, my brother was driving, and just literally come up with a riff. It was like... You know what I mean? Before we was home was like, and it was just like it told its own story. So now every time I look at that guitar, I think of that riff instantly. And what Mark was saying is every song, when he picks it up, it's got a new story. And because he's done that auction, when it goes to new people, they're going to all have their own stories on that guitar, write different songs. And I feel like the reason he's playing this guitar that he's got there is because he would have wrote Romeo and Juliet on it. You know what I mean? There's a reason he's playing that guitar. It's not because he thought, oh, I fancy using one of these. It's because of that. He must have picked it up and wrote Romeo and Juliet. And I bet my bottom dollar, the reason he wrote the song is because of that guitar. Anyway, let's go. And it just sounds cool.
We come up on different streets. Yeah, they both were streets of shame. Both dirty, both mean. And the dream's just the same. Dream your dream for you. So now your dream is real. How can you look at me as if I'm just another one of your deals? When you can fall for chains of silver, you can fall for chains of gold, you can fall for pretty don't do the talk, no, like they're talking on the TV. I can't do a love song like the way it's meant to be. I can't do everything, but I'll do anything for you. And I can't do anything, so be in love with you. And all I do is miss you, the way we used to be. And all I do is keep the beat, rock and roll company. And all I do is kiss through the bars of the wine. Juliet, do the stars with you.
Sorry, I have to pause it quickly because this guy's a genius. He's a genuine genius. I see everything he's doing, and he knows what he's doing. He has sat there months before this tour. He sat there before he recorded these songs and he premeditated exactly what he wants. This ain't no, we'll go in the studio and write a few songs. This guy sat down, written it on his own and gone into the studio with a plan, how I want this to sound. And now when it's like he's not a control freak, but a control freak in a good way. He knows, I need someone to do this for me. I need someone to do that. He's planned it out. He's a master of music. That's what he is. And I'm seeing everything unfold right there. When he's going like that with his hand, he's singing the song. I can say 5 things right now he's doing. Number one, he knows that what everyone's supposed to be doing. He's got the piano player in his head. And just then, as the song was coming to calm down into a delicate section, the piano went dum dum, and he did it with his hand because he knows he's expecting it, he's waiting for it, he knows that's coming. He's also he knows what music's going to come in where and when because he's the one who wanted that to happen. Do you know what I mean? I feel like he's the sole member and he's telling people what to do because this is too good, this. And also with his voice, notice, I don't know about you guys, maybe you can leave it in the comments. Back in the 70s, because this is when Dire Straits first originated, was anyone talking in the songs? Do you know what I mean? He sings, he's like, Romeo and Juliet, and then he's like, but you could have told me if you really wanted me to. And then he talks and then sings again. And then at the end of some of his voices, at the end of some of his sentences, he'll whisper like Juliet, Juliet. Stuff like that is just pure character. Pure character. It's a story in a song. It's beautiful stuff. You don't see that nowadays. Who's doing it? Who is doing that? Telling a story and giving it so much character. So many unique things that he's doing. I can't... The reason it blows my mind so much is because I can't believe it's so natural to him. I was going to say, how does he remember? How does he remember to whisper there? How does he remember to do all this stuff? And it's because it's natural. He knows in his head how he wants it to sound. He is performing the genius stuff that's going on. If you're watching... Just actually watch Mark and watch everything he does. Keep an eye on his hands. Keep an eye on his mannerisms and how you can see in his head when he's singing it. He's really, the passion is there and he's feeling it and he's doing what he's saying. The guy's a... Wow. Wow. All the correct notes.
Finds that streetlight, steps out of the shade, says, you and me, babe, how about it?
They're just absolutely great. They really are amazing. A beautiful ballad. Do you know what? I'm starting to think I've still not heard one bad song. Guys, is there one song by Dire Straits that sucks? Because I'm yet to hear one. I'm not exaggerating. Every single song has been sick. Like, I just can't express when I say he just chooses the right notes. He doesn't get too quirky with it. He really keeps it real with, this is how it should sound. It's music to people's ears. We know what you want to hear. The perfect cadence, the perfect down, 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 down. You know what I mean? That is the pinnacle. I cannot believe how good Dire Straits are. If you would have said to me 2 months ago, Joe, Dire Straits are one of the best bands in the world, I would have gone, who told you that? Your grandma. It turns out my grandma has been right this whole time. Dire Straits are one of the best bands of all time. And I tell you this much, if they continued and went on throughout the 90s, the rest of the late 80s and 90s, and I think that they would have been to the whole world known as one of the best bands of all time. Even though they're not though. They're underrated in my eyes. People should be talking about Dire Straits. They're absolutely incredible. Listen, I cannot... please, just listen to me for 1 minute. Because you've been listening to me for the past 20 minutes, actually. So just give me 1 more minute. Guys, I can't express how motivated and inspired I am by Dire Straits. I have not been this inspired by a band since when I was like 17 and I first heard Guns N' Roses and I wanted to write all these riffs. Now, all these years on, I have never wanted to write a song so much in my life that I have had to do it. I've done a Dire Straits song challenge on my Joe Walker channel, and it's taken, you know, I literally wrote the song on camera, the verses, the chorus, the making the song. I produced it myself, I mixed it myself, I mastered the song, all here in my studio. If you turn this camera around, it's just a computer with all my music stuff. And I've made the song. Because listen, it's on a budget of £0. Me and my brothers went out and made a music video. And I want you guys to really just give it... Please let me have 6 minutes of your time. That's how long the music video is. You know, go and watch it and let me know what you think. I'm going to leave a little clip of it right here now. But the full video is going to be pinned in the comments below. So go and watch it and just let me know. Do you think I captured an element of Dire Straits or not? Someone's got to do it, guys. Because they are one of the best bands of all time. And I need more of that music. And if it means either Mark coming out of retirement or me having to do it myself, then so be it. Guys, yeah, let me know what you think. Peace out.
I woke up this morning, poured myself a drink. I picked up my guitar as I looked out to the sea. I didn't think much of it. It's nothing I've never seen. But then I put on the news and I soon realized how lucky I am to be a healthy man.